to Screams from the Grave, right here on Rat Salad Review.
Hey.
And this week, we've got a new one for you, Wayne and I do.
We do?
That's right. Little Queensryche, little progressive. No, somebody sent me a text and it cut off the sound.
Oh,
just,
all right.
It kind of made me stop in the middle of one. Sorry, everybody.
I was like, what? Why is he stopping? But yeah, you got this too. I got the vinyl.
Queensryche.
You both have the vinyl. But I have a little punch hole in mine, unfortunately.
Yeah, yours has the hype sticker, though.
Yeah, it does. I found this, I believe I found this in a yard sale.
And we both have the inner, which has probably the worst promo photo shoot Queensryche ever did. And I believe it was Scott Rockenfeld who referred to them as transvestite vampires.
It's cool for the time. I mean, they actually might work now. With the maybe a few years ago when the Twilight movie was huge.
Yeah,
you know.
The thing about it is they look more like and actually musically this album goes that way a lot too. But they look more like Bauhaus or Susie and the Banshees or Morticia or one of them goth bands.
Or I don't know if you've seen a lot of Japanese bands.
Yes, I have.
They look exactly like this. There's a lot of Japanese power metal
stuff
bands.
I like the best. The thrash bands, they really don't do that much.
Right.
When they do dress up, they all kind of tend to go for that Celtic Frost look. That they had on the first couple EPs, but all the power metal and their glam bands definitely do that.
Yeah, I got into a Japanese.
I love Jeff's hair in that picture, though.
Oh yeah, which one though? This picture, the one on the back.
Yeah, I think it's the same one.
Yeah,
it's the same hairstyle, but it's great.
Crazy.
It looks like New Wave Danzig.
Yeah, it's really strange. But I got into a rabbit hole
of the safety dance.
I went into a deep rabbit hole on YouTube one day looking up Japanese bands. There's a lot of really cool Japanese bands, but the outfits, like I said, they look just like the Queensryche ones here, and it's strange. But hey, that's they like theatrics, and that's exactly what they get with that. And I don't really think Queensryche was never really a theatrical band, like it's clothes wise, and music wise, and lyric wise, yes, theatrical.
Yeah,
as far as that goes, but. Seeing them dressed up like this, it just did not fit with their style. So I'm glad they changed it, but it's cool for the time period.
I think it works, and I mean, I don't know. I guess it does look stupid, but it never really. It kind of works with the aura, the sound that the album itself puts out.
Yeah, in the eyes of today, you couldn't get away with this in the U.S. anyway.
Yeah. But this album focuses very heavily on like technology and robotics and like cold stuff like that, and that is totally like a cold, plasticized, made up look. So it always fit to me.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, it's cool.
Because as weird as it looks, it's not like they did full on fucking Bon Jovi perms and shit like that. They kept some dignity.
Yeah, they did. God, it's terrible, but I wish I had some of that hair. Anyway, being, despite the look of the band at the time, this is probably my favorite Queensryche album. Has to be.
I go back and forth between this one and Warning. Mostly because Warning has more, faster Iron Maiden type parts.
Yeah, it's almost two completely different bands in a way, the two albums.
But this is definitely their true progressive masterpiece. I know everyone likes to say that about Operation Mindcrime, and while Operation Mindcrime might be a great concept rock opera album, it is that. It's a rock opera. Rage for Order encompasses all kinds of different stuff on this record.
Yeah. I mean, you got, as I was just quickly listening through it, I mean, every song is awesome, but there's not a bad song on here,
No, it's not. And then, I know one complaint you see about it is it's kind of, well, I don't agree with the term melancholy. I mean, I get what they mean. It's more darker and subdued, but it's definitely not slow in any way. It's very
No,
thrilling
not at
record to
all.
listen to, even on the ballads, because Jeff hits a lot of different highs, and he really shows off probably his vocal range the best on this album outside of Roads
Yeah.
to Madness on the previous one. But there's a lot of complex musical structure going on here, and they do a lot of cool things for emphasis and to further the feel of it. Like if you notice when they're talking about artificial intelligence and robotics a lot, they use a lot of staccato rhythms and twin staccato guitar parts, and a lot of reverse echo on his vocal effects when he's supposed to be speaking as a cyborg or whatever. Like, I love when they do that in I Dream in Infrared. That's actually probably my favorite Queensryche ballad type song. I'll take that over the Lady Wore Black any day. I love I Dream in Infrared.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. It's one of my top favorite Queensryche songs. It's not one of the favorite, but actually my favorite one, especially on this album, Screaming in Digital. And that goes like what you said with the robotic stuff.
Oh, it's just a masterpiece.
Yeah, it almost reminds me a little bit. Even the song we tried to figure out the title of this song. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I guess I'll do it. New Regal.
New Regal or New Rigel.
Rigel, whatever you want to say. Those two songs remind me a lot of NM156 with all the robotic stuff going on in that song, and it just brings it back to that Warning album.
Yeah, it really does. I love that theme. They do it great.
Oh yeah, they do it really good. And like the album starts off Walking the Shadows. I mean, that's a perfect opener for an album.
Oh yeah, I mean that's another one where it's one of the best songs they've ever written.
Yeah. I mean, it starts off a little slow. Like when I first got this, I wasn't like too crazy. It's I was hoping maybe for a little faster opener, but it's an awesome song. So after it gets into that chorus, and it's just very catchy, and it gets better and better as the song goes on. So it's a great opening track. And we talk about I Dream in Infrared, another awesome song. Have you ever heard the version where it's got like a part acoustic version?
Yes, I have. I can't remember what that's from now, but
I have the box set.
On the God, I'm drawing a blank now. What's wrong with me? It's on the reissue that they did in 2003. Yeah.
But I don't know if it was part of a single. I don't know.
I think. Well, didn't they do like an EP or something of acoustic tracks around the time of Empire?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Only thing I know they did around Empire was the MTV Unplugged thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if it was part of that, but that definitely is it. But I love that the acoustic version. I don't know how vividly you have that in your mind, but I don't know. That one's cool too. I mean, the original one's awesome, but the other one's pretty cool too. It just like, with the acoustic guitars, just makes that song so much better.
I like the acoustic guitars, but the original is my favorite, especially because of what it's talking about. The electric, I think, works better for it, but I like them both a lot.
They're both good. Whisper's awesome. What's that?
Also interesting on the bonus tracks is that, well, I guess we can talk about it when we get to that song. The 12-inch mix are going to get close to you.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was going to get to that now.
Oh, yeah. Whispers is good. I like that track because it still fits with the theme, but it picks up a little variety there where it gets a little more aggressive, like something that might have been on Warning. Yeah. But it balances it out very well.
Yeah, yep. And like you were just talking, Gonna Get Close to You. I never knew the song was a cover.
I didn't until I got the remaster and I mentioned it in there. And I'm not really a fan of the original. I mean, it's whatever.
It's pretty close to this version, so it doesn't stray too far from it.
No, it doesn't. It's pretty close. I'm just not nuts about her voice, but I do like this type of music. I really like this song. It almost sounds like them doing something kind of like Two-Way Army Gary Newman-ish.
Yeah, right.
Like Down in the Park type stuff.
Yeah.
And it has that theme to it too.
Right.
Well, the album does, not the song.
Yeah. And I was actually listening to Ralph Vieira's podcast, and they were talking. He was on, I think it was one of the last shows that he did was about AC/DC thing. But he had Will Carroll from Death Angel on there, and they were talking about this album. They were talking about "Gonna Get Close to You," and when they did the video for that song, they pretty much, even though they remade the song, and they also remade the video. I don't know if you remember the video.
I do, yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever see the original video of the original song?
No, I don't think so.
Well, go back
I've
and watch
only seen the one that's out there.
Well, go back and watch that because they pretty much basically covered the song and covered the video as well.
Huh.
So I thought that was pretty cool.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah. The Killing Words, another great song. Like I said,
Yeah.
there's no bad song on here, honestly. And that's almost like I Dream in Infrared too. It's kind of got the same feel to it, the back and forth with the slow parts and then kicking into the heavy stuff. Surgical Strike, awesome ending to side one.
Yeah, another little bit of a faster one, and the side one on a real nice high point.
Yeah. New Regal.
New Regal. Regal. Yeah. We are from Beans from Rigel 7.
That's a good one. And then Chemical Youth. And that's another thing, when I was listening to Ralph's show, he said he didn't really care for Chemical Youth. He liked it, but he doesn't like the part where they go, "We will last forever," whatever it says, and I just forgot the rest of it.
Really? I like that song. I do. That chanting part's really cool.
It's cool.
It's kind of the centerpiece of the song, really. It builds into it.
Yeah, it just kind of comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That's cool. Another one of my favorites, London.
London's a good one. Yeah.
Very drum driven, like a lot of drum beats going on in that song. And that's why I like it the most, probably. Screaming Digital, like I said earlier, that's probably my favorite off this whole thing. Yeah, every time if I make a mix, that song's going on there.
Oh yeah.
And actually, the one song that got me, that actually turned me on to Queensryche, not really turned me on, but made me aware of Queensryche, I Will Remember.
Really?
Yeah, somebody made a mixtape. They gave it to me, and there was a bunch of songs on there, and that was one of them. And I was a fan ever since.
For me, it was Prophecy.
Oh, yeah. You got, what year was that, though? Do you remember?
Well, actually, okay, so while they used to play that live all the time in their early days, and it's part of that live Laserdisc from that show in Tokyo and was recorded in demo form for the EP, it wasn't actually recorded and released as a full studio track until it was the B-side of Gonna Get Close to You.
Oh, really? I didn't know they released it that late. Wow.
Yep, and then it was added to the soundtrack for Decline of Western Civilization Part 2.
Oh, I had no idea. I never even saw that movie. But
something else them and Armored Saint both have in common.
Oh, they're on that movie too?
Yeah, I talked about when we did the EP.
Oh, that's right.
Last time, yeah.
You know what? That was so long ago.
So long ago.
We did that so long ago. I totally forgot about that.
It's been so long ago, we were even able to cycle our laundry around again so we could wear the exact same T-shirts.
It just, just luck, Sometimes things just happen that way. It's just weird how things work.
Yeah, unbelievable.
We did not film those 2 episodes in the same day.
Not at all.
No, there's just no time. No time whatsoever.
Not enough time in the day. We're so busy answering fan mail and looking through new submissions,
That reminds me, I gotta check that fan mail. It's getting stacked with mail.
Yeah. Most of them are probably complaints about Nate.
Yeah. But hey, please send more. I know I like to read those on the air one day. I love complaints about Nate. Those are fun. But Rage for Order, it's a 10. Actually, you know what? Rage for Order is 11.
I'm gonna stick
for
with
me.
10. I don't generally go over like that though.
No, I'm going over because this album just knocks my socks off.
Well, if I give this an 11, then I have to go back and give Lightning to the Nations an 11 and all kinds of other stuff. So, without having to retroactively redo my whole rating system, 10 out of 10. Great.
Yeah, no, it is a great record. And if you have not heard this album, please don't be stupid. Go listen to it. Find it on YouTube, on Amazon, wherever. Just freaking buy it because you're missing out.
Yeah. Yeah, anybody that likes Queensryche will like this record.
Yeah, I think so. Great, great album. Not one bad song on there.
Nope.
Not at all.
No, the whole thing works really well. The the only thing I could ever really say negative about it is, and it's not even really negative, it's just what they start on I Will Remember. I think they refined and probably did a little bit better with Silent Lucidity. It making sense, but I like I Will Remember better.
Oh, I like both. I can't.
Yeah. No,
I
like both. But if
I see what you're saying.
Silent Lucidity into the ground on the radio, it would probably be closer. It would probably be a closer race, but I'll take I Will Remember hands down.
Yeah, no, they're both good, but yeah, I see what you're saying exactly. So, cool shit, man.
Yep.
Well, we will see you guys next time. And hey, if you got a suggestion on an album that you think is like never ever talked about from one of your favorite bands or just any band in general, really, let us know in the comments.
Yes, comment, email it to us.
Email
something
to
on
us.
Facebook.
Yeah, that's right. So go to our Facebook page, go to our website. There's a thing on the bottom of the page to email us. You can send us a quick little email, ratsaladreview.com. Oh, and also, if you're watching this... What?
I was going to say put a Post-it note on a flaming bag of dog shit and drop it right off at Nate's store. That way we'll be sure to know which album you...
Well, give people his address so they know where to go. But yeah, ratsaladreview.com. What else was I saying before you... Oh, our regular show, the Rat Salad Review show, is now part of Hameen Media Group. So please go over to Hameen Media Group on YouTube and subscribe to their channel, and you can watch some of our stuff on there as well.
Yep.
Anything else you want to add?
Nope.
Great. Show is over. We will see you guys next time.